Hello and welcome everyone again to another Twitch stream here on my channel. My name is JhonnyBAverage. Today we're gonna continue with our chicken police stint. It's gonna be part 3. Just to do a quick recap. Part 1 we were hired by a Impala called Deborah Ibanez to check out some menacing messages that her employer Natasha Katsenko was receiving. In part 2, we end up meeting Natasha Katsenko and finding out that she is the girlfriend of the infamous mafia mob boss Ivan Wessner. And at the end of episode 2, we find Deborah, the Impala, dead in Natasha's weekend house. Natasha told us to meet us there, which makes me suspect of Natasha a little bit. And we are trying to figure out a couple more things of Natasha's past, and we did that in a animal strip club, high society strip club, run by a former spy who's a crocodile. I know it's a complicated story to follow along if you don't know the animals or the characters, but hopefully you'll enjoy the stream. So I'm just gonna jump right back into where we were. Last we were in the crocodile's office, and we found a secret passage by setting the clock. So now we're in that secret room and we have to find a couple of clues, okay? Alright, we're jumping right into it. There's walls, let's check the walls.
Creeps. Me too. We better get out.
Alright, pictures on the wall. Ladies of the Force.
So the rumors are true. Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
The Fox King.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
It's weird to have like a monarchy in the 60s with the whole noir style, but alright. If Zootopia Noir wants to take it like that.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Oh, the poor royals. Come on. As if the queen didn't enjoy it. And all his sons, even the pedo ones.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
Alright, let's see what else we got in this room. Got a typewriter, drawers. Let's see, strange book. Let's check out the drawers first.
Names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Furry gods indeed.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies. The only thing that matters to me is to find out what the furry hell we're doing here.
And what it has to do with Natasha.
Sure.
Alright, typewriter. Let's see what we got. Report 2947.222, subject 9997.62, agent Angel Colomar. Number 2947.222, report about separatist group movements. Action number 653-33121, code definition. Moon, the liver, parrot, grass, shining, angel. So it's some sort of coded
Somebody
message.
started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222.
Yeah, we already know that, Marty.
Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
When you get to be old, Marty, you lose that
My
sense of adventure.
has retired.
Exactly.
Leave it alone.
Just when I get done with this case. So, strange book. Bunch of codes. MD, KFE, dumb. Oh, and it's the other half of the list that we have. So each number is actually a code for one of these people, apparently.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, gods. And look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Interesting.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
So, Natasha is Jeffrey Epstein, basically.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case. But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Chance of?
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
Is it Lewis?
What are you talking about?
Bella... Wait, I'm missing something. Molly's... Oh, my wife? Well, his wife?
Clucking hell, Sonny.
Didn't-
Molly?
She was working here too.
Nah, no wonder she knew Natasha. But, okay. Well, everyone has a past, Sonny. Don't be so judgmental.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
Who was also a parrot in Noska, Natasha Katsenko.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Listen, Bossbird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry.
How are you, Sudikata? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you're not too busy at work.
Just shut the cluck up.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
No, back off, ladies.
Oh, she's holding a gun. I didn't even realize that. Okay, Marty's now holding a gun too. We got ourselves a little Mexican standoff between a chicken and a zebra.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has...
Madam Zeiwass, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha.
And my wife.
And my wife.
Yeah. Figured.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
Take it easy.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
That's a weird thing to have, question to have, Marty.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No, we have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Orders? From whom?
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zeiwass. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
Come on, Sonny. Not everyone's forced.
We'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Take it
Sonny,
easy,
no.
Sonny. Are you gonna try and punch a crocodile? Oh, okay. They beat us to the punch.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember.
What the fuck? Snake biting off Ivan's head,
painful.
apparently.
Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I?
If a chicken is dreaming of fried eggs, is he actually dreaming of
That treacherous
burning
crocodile.
unborn babies?
Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well,
Oh.
I've always wanted a romantic
Are we really on
sea
fire or
voyage.
just dream on fire?
God
Oh,
damn it.
real on
I knew
fire.
I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Alright.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
Come on, that's what partners are for, Marty.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Alright, Marty, straight shooter now, are we?
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's dramatic at least, just like you like it.
Are we on a ship all of a sudden?
Marty.
Marty.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot.
Oh,
But if you keep
we're tied
thrashing
together?
around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake, fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Oh yeah, we're tied. Yeah, I'm guessing not much else going on. Let's check out the ropes. Alright, start. And what do we have to do? Okay, apparently we have to do this. Okay. This is giving me some Shibari vibes. Shit! Ah! I need to take my time apparently and follow it closer to the line. I don't have the pulse for this. Ah shit. Start. Alright. So it goes back here. There. It's this. Alright. Let's keep the figure eight going. Going back behind it all. There we go. Good, 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 good. Behind the wrist. All the way back up. Ah, Jesus. This mouse is not good for this. Okay, so now this loop. And we're done. Good. So
So
is.
what now?
Now we run and swim.
At what point did we get to a boat? I know we were
Can't
unconscious,
swim?
but come on, how do you know it's a boat from the inside?
Well, you better learn fast or you'll
While it's
die.
on fire.
I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
You can leave him, Marty.
Never.
Then they'll drag you down into the deep. Ah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
I'm guessing we're not gonna be friends after this. I wonder if chickens can actually swim or not.
That furry, fucking clucking gun.
Ah, you said fucking... Finally.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately, because I'm not enough on my own.
Sonny, cut the crap.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed you to, well, to look out for me.
I don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough. You're right.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Yeah, you better do that, Sonny.
Good.
Alright. Oh, hey, a capybara as a captain. That's nice. Should we still talk to Marty, or, well, let's check out what the captain has to say. First, let's check him out.
Pluck me. That's old Captain Marsh. I thought he died 50 years ago.
Let's talk to you.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
That's
It was warm
not the
on
voice
ship,
I'd imagine
at
for a
least while it
capybara.
was burning.
I bet it was. Arr.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr. Of course I have.
Are you a captain or a
burning ship.
pirate?
Then two cocks suddenly learned to fly and even swim, by gad. Oh, what a time to be alive, eh?
Nothing like them flying, swimming cocks.
You haven't changed a bit, old man.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
Yeah, except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Then where are we at the moment?
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, okay, that's too much for me.
I'm a bit... Can we still talk to Marty? It's probably gonna be a waste of time now that we talk to this guy. Let's ask him a couple of questions about the ship.
A black car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
Probably the car in front of the club earlier.
Yeah? What else?
Two big lads stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat, a big cat. They were fancy looking at the ship.
Maybe the
I don't
lynx
blame 'em.
that works
It's
for
not
Mr.
something you
Ivan.
see every day. I swear on all the saints of the sea. Arr.
Just a wild guess. Was it a ram and a bobcat?
Yeah.
Arr, exactly.
So the French guy
Are
from the
you
door at
friends of theirs?
the Czar Club, and the bobcat that was with Mr. Ivan.
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar Club, and the goon that was hanging
Yeah.
around Ibn.
Exactly what I said.
Gods, Zeiwass answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah.
Oh, arr. That sounds exciting.
Easy, old-timer.
Alright, the sweltering Nile. Oh, I guess it's a river, not a
Do
sea.
you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
We weren't there already.
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really tolerate folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Arr, sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you.
Hi, there's no
If
why.
only I were a
How are
spring
you?
chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell. You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be. Arr.
How's the day going? There's no why. Let's see about Madam
Have you heard
Zeiwass.
the name Madam Zeiwass?
When I was young like ye, they were talking about a gorgeous crocodile with that name. Aye, beautiful and deadly. Just how I like my women.
I ended up uninstalling Zomboid because I wasn't playing it at all. I just, like, by myself, I don't do survival horror anymore. I don't like it. But I picked up Max Payne 3 because it's a classic that I never played before, which was okay. And now I'm on my own time doing a bit more of Cyberpunk 2077 and some Fortnite. But I'll probably start streaming those after I finish this Chicken Police one. I think it's only this and maybe one more episode that's left, because we're pretty far along in the story already. Then at some point we might get zombies again, but not Zomboid. I don't like it.
Me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
So I've been told.
And at some point I also want to do a communal game like Among Us or anything that we can get everyone that's in chat and just play a party while on stream. That would be fun. Alright, so about the bouncer.
This Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
Just wasn't my thing. Like, there's even a survival game that has some crafting that I'm interested in. It's called The Forest. And I might do that one in the future as well. The thing is, with Zomboid, it's, I don't know, it just didn't call to me. Maybe it was also because I was so anemic from video games in general. That's something that just takes a long time to play and it doesn't have some action straight away. Just didn't appeal to me that quickly. Hola pibes, Cínico Vale, bienvenido, ¿cómo estamos?
So they didn't see us swimming to shore.
I wouldn't know that.
They kind of left you for dead, Sonny.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
Well, we agree on that.
I think I broke a rib or two.
Why can't we go to the station anymore?
Blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
No one wants to go to the morphinist doctor. Forest is an excellent game, it's just not my cup of tea. Well, I don't know if it's my cup of tea yet either, but I just have to play it. The only other games I played at the moment, like Max Payne was okay. I just wanted to get back into a shooter world, because it's what I grew up with. The only thing with Max Payne 3 is the last 2 chapters are very glitchy, and it made them almost unplayable at the end, and it got a bit frustrating. And then Cyberpunk, now that it has the 1.5 version on PC, it's actually playable apparently, and it's the first time that I play such a realistic game, so it's interesting. At least as far as I've played it, I've only played an hour to check it out. It's been good. What is your cup of tea as far as games, Valiente?
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal, especially after tonight.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
Come on, we got no choice.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
Alright. Let's check out a couple of clues. What do we got? So we got some more information about Natasha. What's this one? Bubo, about the zebra. I agree. It would have been better with a third person, because when you're exploring the city in a car, for example, it's amazing to just zoom around the city, because the cityscape that they built is amazing. So yeah, it's a waste that it didn't do a third person. Sucker Punch, like in the movie Sucker Punch? Sorry, no. Cyberpunk, not Sucker Punch. Although it would be a great thing if they did a Sucker Punch game at some point, I guess. It's good. So far, I enjoy it, but I only played an hour, and I didn't even get much time in the free world yet. I just did the beginning of the story. But that one I'll probably start streaming after we finish Chicken Police, around mid-May, for example. Well, because there's a couple of weeks that I'm gonna be off during vacation. Let's see what's up with the zebra. Who will riddle your feathers with holes? Well, what does she do? Let's see clues. I think checking out the people is kind of pointless in this game in the end. Alright. Molly's name popped up where I expected it the least, in Madam Zeiwass's book. Alright, yeah, your ex-wife might have been a lady of the night. Zeiwass tried to do away with us, but why? Is she in cahoots with Ivan Wessler? We don't know if Ivan is responsible for everything at this point yet. Maybe your wife is just tired of you and wants you dead. Let's see. Captain Marsh, Capybara, Hydrocherus, Hydrochaeris. You gotta pay attention to these names for those that missed last week's episode. The answer that got the Kinder Egg was one of the species names from the first episode. I already delivered the egg, and Insurrect Garcia, thanks for participating, thanks for winning the egg. I hope you enjoyed it, and you enjoyed the baby shark that was inside of it. He talks like a real pirate and smells like one too. I'm guessing he's a bit of a drunk. Codex, let's see. Hector III, the Fox King. Hector III, or as most animals call him, the Fox King, is the third member of the Falloaks dynasty. Although Clovel is a small state, its king is amongst the most influential animals of the wilderness. Not because of the city's actual importance, but for riches of its faraway colonies. Although Clover is a monarchy, the actual power and jurisdiction aside from the king are in the hands of the Council of 12. Or as most animals think entirely, as the king himself is only a puppet and a symbol. Well, like the monarchy in England at this point. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but influential businessmen as well. So it's an plutocracy? Like in ancient Greece? Alright, places where we got Booba's place or the docks where we're actually at now. Alright, let's just go to Booba's place. We gotta get ourselves patched up. Let's go. So what games do you play, Valiente?
Bubo used to work at the PD as a coroner and pathologist. Then a couple of limbs and organs went missing, and the morphine stock suspiciously depleted, so the force said goodbye to him. He then set up a private practice, but lost his license pretty quick. Now he's doing something that vaguely resembles medicine. Fixing up gangsters and bent coppers. Or pigeons like us. I hadn't seen the doc since he had to pick a dozen pellets out of my drumstick. Thanks, Marty.
Okay, like the morphine I get, but he started to, like, organs even I get because you can sell them on the black market, I guess, but why would you steal limbs? Yeah, are you trying to do like a Frankenstein's monster, Bubo? I mostly, back to game, I mostly watch others play. Alright, I did that for the past 10 years, because I didn't have a gaming PC or anything, and I enjoyed very much, like, channels like Game Grumps, Jacksepticeye, or Markiplier, for example. They're great for a little bit of entertainment before you go to bed, for example.
Good evening to you too, old owl.
Aw, has he shot you again? Not yet.
Ha, it is to laugh. I just need a strong painkiller, and since we're already here, some information too.
Well, then I hope your pockets are full.
We just crawled out of the river, so if it's all right with you, I can pay with a pocket full of mud.
Well, I owe you one anyway.
That's a smooth owl.
One? Don't make me laugh, Bubo. You're indebted to us for the rest of your life.
Okay, okay. Tell me what's wrong and do it fast. It's a busy night. On New Year's Eve, animals love to shoot or even eat each other.
Tell me about it. Tonight's starting to remind me of the bloody New Year's Eve.
Or worse.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Did you come here to cry me a river? Spit it out.
Cry me a
Then
river.
get your wobbly waddles out of here. Ursula will be home soon.
Ursula, like my mom.
Charming as ever, old bird.
I wonder if they made Ursula an octopus, like in The Little Mermaid. Alright, let's check out his office. Anatomical picture. So, Bubo is basically a vet, I'm guessing.
What do you think? Is this a medical illustration or the good doc's dinner?
Oh yeah, because owls are predators as well, so... Oh, so he just was eating the people from the morgue? Oh, come on, Bubo, that's fucked up. Like... Morphine addiction I get, but, like...
Unfortunately, the two are often one and the
Eating
same.
your patients is a bit much.
Ugh.
That's a brain. Let's see back here. Science stuff.
The cave of the vampire bat in those horror movies.
Reminds me of the meme of the dog in the lab doing I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're right. I think all of these are illegal, or worse.
Occult magic.
Demonology.
Perverse desires.
Unholy dealings.
Would you two shut the cluck up?
Are you two with a clock? Come on, Bubo. Say fuck like a grown-up person. The games I did play myself are Terraria, Starbound, Stardew Valley, Primoria, Warframe, Rockwind, To the Moon, Finding Paradise, Don't Starve. I did play Don't Starve. It was one of the few ones that my old computer could run, because it didn't have a graphics card or anything. And that one was fun, I remember that one, it was good. The others I've heard of, but I haven't played. And Dragon Age I haven't played either, but I heard it was good. Alright, surgical bed. Is there blood on there?
Yuck. It's so good.
Yeah, it is.
Fresh.
I was operating on someone a few minutes ago.
Totally sober, huh?
More or less.
Probably less.
My hands tremble if I don't drink, okay? Just leave me alone.
What else we got? The skeleton. It's a bird skeleton. Nice hat. Actually, cool idea to have a skeleton as a hat rack. I would have that at my place.
Who? Oh, he's my father.
That's
Your
fucked.
what?
That's fucked up, Bubo.
Why are you so surprised? He gave his body to science.
Then what's he doing here?
Hoo. You're a hilarious guy.
That was a good one, Sonny.
Yeah, thanks.
Two infantile monkeys.
That's a good screenshot. Alright, that's pretty much it on the office. Let's start talking to you. Bubo.
Spit it out. What do you want from me?
Busy?
I had to patch up two muscleheads a few minutes ago. Of course, they ran off and didn't pay.
Well, but like you can, it's a cool idea, but it wouldn't fit much heads. You could put one on the head and just raise its arms. So there's another two heads you get there, or you can use the arm bits over here to hang your clothes or something like that. Like, it can have more uses. There's more ways you can use a skeleton, I guess. And I patched up two muscle heads a few minutes ago, so I'm guessing the people that put us in the boat, we fought back at some point, or they fought each other.
What muscleheads?
Wait, let me guess. A ram and a bobcat.
How did you know?
Oh no, probably the alligator and the zebra fought the muscleheads at some point. Maybe they were trying to defend us. How about a reindeer's head? Many horns to fit heads. That could be. But I don't want to kill like an animal. just to be like a decoration. So, not saying that I would kill a human just to be a decoration, but if a human donated its body to science, like the medical students that get them over at the graveyard, I would do that.
Shit. What was their problem? Why did they come here?
The bobcat's hand was badly burned and something had sliced the ram.
Well, it's not an easy job to haul 2 unconscious roosters onto an abandoned ship and then set it on fire.
What have you gotten yourselves into again, you fools? Those 2 work for Ibn Wessler.
We know.
Yeah, don't say.
Well, in this case, it was nice to know you, gentlemen.
Ah, come on.
Don't celebrate in advance, Doc. As you can see, we're not so easy to kill.
How about a Cerberus statue? Yeah, that would be a good one. At least 3 heads you can have there.
Just tell us everything you know. And
That-
give us some strong
That or a
painkillers.
Hydra statue, that would also be pretty good. And every time you rip a head off, 2 more grow so you can invite more people over.
Well, all right. Ask away. But I must warn you. If Ursula comes home and sees you here, she'll either kick you out or maul you to death.
Ursula's... Oh, Ursula's a bear. Yeah, Ursula. Yeah, makes sense. So, bear and a owl are dating? That's interesting. Piece of a painting.
What does this tell you, Boobo?
That you tore off the corner of a painting?
Many doggy heads, you can put scarves on each. Yep, that would be good.
Not that. What do you make of it?
Like the Cerberus from Harry Potter. There should be, I'm sure somewhere in the internet someone else already done it, so we can buy it.
That somewhere a painting is missing a corner.
If not, it's our trademark and we're selling it.
Don't cluck with me, old man.
I'm not. I'm completely serious.
Then, thanks for the help.
Don't mention it.
Let's see if you know about
Madam
Zeiwass.
and her affairs.
Zeiwass, huh? Who? That woman's probably even more dangerous than Ibn Wessler himself.
Did seem
Oh,
so.
Great news.
Is there some kind of link between them?
Ibn's contacts span the entire city, and his new girlfriend, that Natasha, worked in the brothel once.
How do you know that?
Everybody knows.
Oh, great. We almost died for that information.
Why didn't you ask?
Shut up, okay?
We didn't have the chance to come to this location before, so...
So that Ram and his partner, did they talk about something? About their plans, where they're going next?
The bobcat didn't say a word, he just growled. But the ram couldn't shut up, and he talks like a butler or something.
Because he's
Got a
French?
very strange vocabulary, I must say.
What did they say, Boobo? Get to the point.
After they've done the job, killing you, I guess, they said they have to kill a rat, too.
Wait, Ivan?
A rat.
Figuratively.
Oh, okay.
An informer. Someone who spilled the beans and hurt Mr. Wessler's interests.
An informer.
They called him a sneaky little bastard, too, if that helps.
Sneaky, so there might be a snake or the Komodo dragon we had in the station before.
That's gotta be Zip.
Of course, Zip. Damn it.
Well, then
Alright.
that flea bag's done for.
Hold
Come
your
on.
horses, Marty. Zip is like a cockroach, practically immortal.
I guess.
We gotta go save the
Gotta help him,
raccoon.
then.
Come on, quick.
I'm afraid you're right. We still owe him one.
One?
I didn't even hear that, Boobo. So, who tried
Tried
to get us out of the way?
and why? Alright, let's start with the investigation. So, Zeiwass. That's going to be right. And... Natasha's secret. Items, what can we do? Card. Ivan. Alright, yeah, they're connected. It was a Komodo dragon in the first one. I don't remember his name, but like the old guy that was being arrested, and we were gonna put a good word in for him. So let's connect these two. Alright. Zeiwass and Ivan are working together. Zeiwass tried to kill Ivan Wessler. Zeiwass and Wessler are secret lovers. Zeiwass is just a goon for Ivan Wessler. Gonna say D? No. They're working together, I'm guessing. Zeiwass and Ivan are working together.
Maybe Zeiwass is in cahoots with Ibn Wessler.
He was a very secondary character. Don't worry if you don't remember. Well, I hope he's a very secondary character, because we didn't really spend much time with him. So let's see as far as clues. We got... no. Oh, no, sorry, clues. Natasha's secret? Maybe, yeah, they're trying to protect that. Just don't want to figure out that... this? Alright.
Why? Just because Natasha used to work at that place?
Yeah, Ivan knows that she worked there because she met him there. Ivan wants to hide Natasha's secret, or was it Natasha herself? Ivan tried to kill Natasha because she worked at the brothel. He is the culprit. No, that's stupid. Natasha was forced to work at the brothel by Madam Zeiwass and Ivan Wessler. I'm thinking more this. Like, Ivan loves her and is trying to protect her.
Wessler wants to hide the tracks leading to Natasha's past. Or maybe it was Natasha herself.
Yeah, probably Natasha herself. Did seem... And the gangster lover, Zip is a rat. Molly's name? Yeah, no. Deborah's dead. Almost but not quite. The gangster lover. Could be important, but not now. Alright, guessing just the Zip is a rat bit. Let's see.
But what does it have to do with Zip? Why do they want to kill the raccoon?
Because Zip was the one who found out that Natasha once worked at a brothel. Could be. Zip knows too much about Natasha's past and Wesley's dealings. Also possible. He is a sneaky, sneaky little raccoon. Zip also worked at a brothel in the past. I didn't see his name in there. Zip has something that connects Miss Zeiwass with Ivan Wessler and also Natasha's secret past as a courtesan. This? No. Alright. I'm guessing this. Also no? Come on. Zip also worked at a brothel in the past. Zip knows too much about Natasha. Well, maybe. No. Alright. Last one.
Zip knows something or has something that can unveil Natasha and Ibn's secret. We need to find out what it is.
And we gotta get to him before he's dead.
Sonny, there's something else. Your car is here behind the building. Ursula covered it with a tarp.
What?
That's convenient.
Why?
She saw it in front of the brothel. And she also saw the madam's girls trying to take it apart.
Oh, so prostitutes and mechanics. Very handy.
Furry gods. What did she do to them?
Well, a couple of dames with guns are not enough to scare my dear Ursula, that's for sure. But relax. She didn't tear them to pieces. She just...
You know, for once, that's wonderful news.
Yeah, I wore my legs down to get here.
Warmest regards to Ursula when she gets back, Doc. She may have saved our lives.
Of course I will. Now, cluck off, will you?
Alright.
Ah, you're the best, Boobo.
Guessing we're not fixing anything that's wrong with Marty at the moment.
I know.
or getting any painkillers then. Alright then. Let's F off. Shady
Do you
room.
keep the dead bodies and your stolen morphine stash here?
The morphine's long gone.
Oh, poor Boobo.
Watch your beak, Martin.
Alright, so we need to go. Yep. Yeah, it's in the hot dog.
Damn, we're late.
Did they already catch Zip?
I don't see him anywhere.
But that jerk's here.
What, the fly?
Yeah, the famous scribbler
Oh,
Tim
no.
in the flesh. He must have seen something. And because he's here, he must have caught a whiff of a serious case. We should interrogate him.
He's like a seagull journalist.
Oh, let me be the bad cop, Boss Bird.
Permission granted.
Starting to warm up again to us, aren't you, Marty?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a reporter pigeon. Timothy! Wait, maybe the fly saw something?
Hey, old pal, could you help us?
Does
Nothing?
he understand us?
I don't know.
Excuse me. Have you seen where the raccoon went? The one who owns the joint?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Alright. We tried. Alright, let's see. What's up with this dude?
Hey, Timbo, my old pal.
Hey. Hello, boys. What a lovely welcome.
You're not scared to see us, are you?
Sounds like it.
Who? Me? What are you thinking? I'm always glad to see you working. Especially together like this as the legendary chicken police.
He sounds like a very fancy seagull.
What the hell's going on here, Tim?
Seagulls are assholes, by the way. I remember the first time I ever bought a box of donuts in my life. I was very, very excited. I was 18, I believe. And I got donuts because I was traveling. And I sat in a park because I wanted to enjoy my donuts. And a seagull flew past me and snatched one of the donuts from the 6 that I bought. Like, fucking hate seagulls.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You see, what the hell could have happened here, right? Very strange, indeed.
Where's Zip, Timbo?
Keen observation, boys, because that's the most exciting thing about the story.
Let me guess. A ram and a bobcat appeared and took him with them.
Well, you could say that if it happened, but it didn't.
What happened then?
Then what?
Isn't it great? Here's the twist.
Start talking, Tim, or we'll have to see if you can really fly.
More than a chicken for sure, Sonny.
Come on, Sonny. I was supposed to be the bad cop.
Shut your beak, Monty.
Hey, quit playing tough, will ya? You know I'll help you even if you don't threaten me. I always do. Mostly.
Yes, F for donut. Besides, they were awesome though. Like, I think it was like a Dunkin' Donuts in New Zealand when I moved there for the first time, and when I was 18, and I was so excited about these donuts. Like, fuck that that seagull. Besides, like, it was a huge seagull. Probably could have killed me if it wanted me. Hey, quit playing tough, will ya? You know, I'll help you even if you don't threaten me. I always do, mostly. Then why are you
Stop
being a dick?
babbling. Just answer the question.
Okay, gotta go through the ask thingy. What's up, Doc? Ship, Madam Zeiwass, Zip, H. Murphy. Let's go straight to the point.
What about Zip?
I'm telling you, I don't know. He was already gone by the time I got here.
Then where's the twist?
Why are you still sniffing around?
I was trying to make that fella talk over there.
What, the old fly guy? You speak insect?
What if I do? I'm educated, you know?
All right, Tim. My patience is gone. It's time you start singing like the songbird you are.
Are seagull songbirds? They don't sound particularly
Hey,
songworthy.
that's Seabird.
Yeah.
Okay, back off. We're old friends, aren't we?
Exactly. That's why I haven't smeared the walls with you yet.
Ouch.
Alright, can we question him? No.
Timbo's a
Yeah.
douchebag, so it's not hard to draw the truth from him.
Alright, Timbo's a douchebag, it's not hard to draw the truth on him. Hey, looks like a nice guy. Don't be so mean to the pigeon. Sorry, to the seagull. So what the hell are you doing here around here, Timbo?
So what the hell are you doing around here, Timbo?
All right, I confess, but you'll be surprised. I was looking for you boys. The whole town's talking about you.
Why?
Really? I'm swelling with pride.
Everybody's whispering about the chicken police being back together again. And that you've already turned the whole city upside down.
Great news. What else do they say?
that you've threatened Ibn Wessler's sweetheart Natasha, then trashed Madam Zeiwass's brothel. Hard stuff.
Really? I'm not surprised.
Oh, and the best, you set fire to a ship too.
Alright, sure.
Yeah, right.
Ah, and one more thing. A poor girl was found dead at Natasha's place after you visited there.
Tell us a bit more about your time in New Zealand. Sure. I spent about 1.5 years in New Zealand. Because when I turned 18, after spending my teenage years in Maldonado, growing up, I was a bit fed up with Maldonado. I wanted to see something bigger than Maldonado. Because Maldonado is fine, it's a great place, especially in the summer if you like the beach. But in the winter, it's very boring. So, yeah. And my father had seen an article in the newspaper, maybe a year before I was turning 18, about a lot of people going to New Zealand because New Zealand was needing holiday workers for the fruit picking or at farms and stuff like that. So I said, oh, New Zealand seems like a nice place. I just watched the Lord of the Rings a couple of years earlier, so why not go there? Looks like a beautiful place to go. And I wanted to practice my English, so let's go there. So I worked until I had enough money for the ticket and for there's a couple, I think you need like $1,000 or $2,000 saved up when you enter the country, so they know that you're not gonna be broke right away. I got the visa back then. It was much easier to get the visa. I think nowadays there's a lot of people trying to get the visas to go to New Zealand, and then they're having a hard time because there's only like 200 visas a year that are being given for Uruguay. That doesn't apply to me because I'm German. I think Germans have like 1,000 visas a year, but they're still going for it quite a lot. Like you find Germans everywhere. They're a bit of a plague when they're in their 20s traveling the world. And yeah, well, when I got there, I first stayed in Auckland for 2 months. That's where I got the donuts. I made some friends over there. Shout out to Ben and Zoe. That's where I stayed, and Andrew and Sean. Those were my flatmates in the first house that I stayed over there. They were awesome. And they were very open and friendly people. Like, and very funny. I remember that. And they helped me out in everything that I needed, basically, in the first couple of months where I was finding my whereabouts and finding a job over there. And then I left Auckland. I went to work in a farm for 4 months. That was pretty cool over there. But I was, again, like a bit far too removed from everywhere, because I lived on the farm and I was only living with a family that worked on the farm. And then I started, so I just saved up some money at the farm and then started traveling throughout the South Islands. I would just get a job every 2 weeks, like fruit picking, and then move on. And that was basically what I did. And overall I stayed, I think, like 1.5 years. And then I moved back to Uruguay. But it was a great experience. Like, I would recommend it to everyone. New Zealand is a beautiful country. It's a very small country and it's very far away from everything else. So it's probably maybe not my choice for living there for the rest of my life. But at least, like, spending 1.5 years there, it's great. The people over there are great and the country's beautiful. Right, and one more thing. A poor girl was found dead at Natasha's place. Alright, yeah, that was Deborah.
Is that so? And you believe all that?
I'm a journalist, Sonny. It doesn't matter what I believe.
That's journalistic integrity for you.
Yeah, right.
Of all places.
And why were you looking for us here, of all places?
You offend me, Sonny. I'm your biggest fan. I knew the hot dog's gonna be on your list.
Sounds like a lived a nice experience. Yeah, honestly it was. It was great. So if anyone ever gets the chance, like, to do the Lord of the Rings tour, go for it. The only thing, you have to be very careful with the sun. They don't have an ozone layer, and I'm very pasty white. And I once burned my arm until it bled in the sun. So yeah, gotta be very careful with the sun.
So it was a lucky guess.
Something like that.
And I'm wasting time here often anyway, so I had nothing to lose. And here we are.
Bit too much of a coincidence. So you weren't following us by any chance. Out with it, Tim, who squawked. Let's
So you weren't
not be
following us by
too
any
forward in the
chance.
beginning. Let's go back up a little bit later.
Guys, what exactly do you take me for?
Like a goddamn donut stealing
Let's not get into that, Timbo.
asshole.
So,
I wasn't following you at all. This place was my first guess, okay? Or I just wanted to have a good cup of coffee. I mean, who knows?
That's such a sneaky seagull. -5, okay. What happened to Zip,
what
Tim? Come
happened
on.
to Zip, Tim?
Spill it.
Okay. When I arrived here, the hop dog was already closed. Zip wanted to shoo me away, but I managed to persuade him to talk to me a little. We're old friends, Sonny, you know? And I have this personal charm.
Yeah, right. The charm. Get to the point, Timbo.
Okay. So, he was totally crazy. I've never seen him like that before. He was flustered, flailing, and talking absolute gibberish.
He must have said something, since you're such great friends.
In Australia, people are fearful of metal door handles and wearing flip-flops on paved roads for the same reason. The sun is dangerous. Yeah, well, the sun in Australia is dangerous for 2 reasons. It's way too hot. New Zealand's not that hot. It's got a very similar climate to Uruguay. But, like, there's no ozone layer in that area. So, like, you have to wear sunscreen all the time, even if you're just walking around the city. Even if it's winter. And for example, if you go to the beach in New Zealand, you're never gonna see girls wearing bikinis. Like, they're always wearing t-shirts and shorts, and the guys are also always wearing t-shirts, because the radiation is so strong. It actually causes a lot of higher indexes of breast cancer because of the radiation from the sun. So yeah, gotta be careful.
He just said he'd go to the only place where there are even bigger scoundrels than those that are after him.
I thought you said they didn't see Zip, so you're now telling us the truth, Timothy? You're a bit of a liar, aren't you?
Really? I can guess what he meant.
Well, at least it's a clue.
I didn't have a clue. Anyway, after he closed the dog behind me, and then the cops came and took him away in handcuffs, I came to the conclusion that all of this makes no sense.
Zip, you clever son of a bitch.
Yeah, those burns were terrible. Like, I had to bandage myself up for like a week for it to heal.
Why? Oh, what is it? Oh, tell me.
You just keep your beak out of this, Scribbler. I think I've got an idea about what our little friend's up to. Timbo loves to brag, and it's easy to approach him through his ego. Best if we ruthlessly exploit that.
Let's go some flattery. Working on your front page article. You got nothing better to do than stir up trouble. Heard any juicy gossip today, Tim, my friend. So let's go with this one.
Working on a new front page article, eh?
Well, if specific celebrity couple's willing to give me an interview, then maybe I am.
Don't even dream about it, Timby.
Come on, Sonny, we're supposed to be nice. Butter him up. These two cops were... Who were they? How did you get rid of the cops? Who told you we were working together again? As you're so well informed, Timster, tell me about Madam Zeiwass. Okay,
As you're
let's
so
get some more information there.
well-informed, Timster, tell me about Madam Zeiwass.
Usually pigeons are snitches, just saying in case you didn't know that reference.
Well, they say she's kinda angry because someone
Snitches get
trashed her
stitches.
brothel. Oh, and that someone was allegedly you and Marty.
Yeah, you already told us. Good story. Anything else? With...
Allegedly, Ibn Wessler's men were seen around the brothel. I have a hunch that they were the same two guys that came here, too.
Gee, that may even be true.
Mm-hmm. Good. Timbo, you pay attention to everything. Did anyone else come here?
Timbo, you pay attention to everything. Did anyone else come here?
Besides the coppers? Yeah, a ram and a bobcat, in fact.
But you just told us it wasn't them.
Wasn't them what? I didn't say they took Zip
Yeah,
because
that's
not
what I
how it
figured.
happened.
But yeah, you're such a douche, Timothy. I agree with you, Sonny.
Make me mad, Tim.
Just
We're really
beating around
not
the
in the
bush and
mood for
being very
this.
obtuse.
Hey, I'm only telling you the truth. They stopped here in a fancy big car, looked around, then left. Zip was no longer here. Neither were the coppers, okay?
Coppers, I'm pretty sure, are like the porcupine and the hedgehog.
Tiny Tim is a true fan of ours, and it's time to finally use that to our advantage.
Alright, good. We've gained some favor. Do you pay attention, Timothy? How did Zip behave when they took him? They didn't take him. Zip left before. Why is important to him? This is important to him. Are you sure they were Wesley's goons? Did you talk to Wesley's men? Help you past him. What was Zip doing before they took him away? But they didn't take him.
Help your old pals, Tim.
Oh, did they? Did I
What
miss
was
something
Zip
in the middle?
doing before they took him away?
Hey, you're trying to grease me up with all that sweet talk, Sonny honey.
Of course not, Tim Tim. We're old pals.
Tim.
I'm sure we are, but I don't remember you telling me that without an ulterior motive. But you know what? I don't care. Feels good anyway.
Yeah, you look like a seagull that likes flattery.
I'm glad to hear that. So,
Zip was acting crazy. He was running around, knocking over everything and throwing things away. Then he suddenly disappeared into the kitchen. I guess that's when he made the call, because soon after that, the coppers arrived.
and in between?
Well, I didn't see him in between.
Why didn't you go inside? He's your friend, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a donut stealing snitch. You gotta hate him, Timothy.
Well, I tried, Sonny. The door was closed. I knocked, even yelled. You know how a yelling seagull sounds like. But nothing.
Mine? Like in Finding Nemo.
I think I have a hunch what that was all about.
Good for you, Sonny.
Alright, Zipper's hiding something in the dog, right? I'm hoping it's like the restaurant, the dog, not an actual dog.
Zip was hiding something in the dog, right?
What do you mean exactly?
Now you tell me. You're good old friends, aren't you?
Well, that's right, Sonny, but Zip's not the kind to easily share his secrets. But now that you put it that way...
That's more like it, Tim. Tell me, what do you know?
Oh, I don't know what it could be exactly. I mean, maybe it's not even relevant, but I'm sure Zip was trying to get rid of something when I arrived here.
What and where?
Some drugs. He was
I don't
hiding the
know, okay?
drugs.
I already told you too much. If Zip hears about me telling you all this, he's never gonna talk to me again.
Tim, unless we find Zip, he's not going to talk to
Exactly.
anyone ever again. Not in this life, at least.
Alright, let's see how we did. 90%, awesome. True detective. Best interrogation yet we got. Zipper's hiding something. Alright. I'm happy with that one. Alright, so we need to go to the police station to see who took our friend Zip. We still have to talk to him?
Hey, Timbo, what about the old fly guy? Did he see something?
Yeah, maybe he did, but he's not talking. He didn't even speak when the coppers were asking him. And not even when one of them kicked him and the other spat on him. Tough fella indeed.
Those fuckers.
Exactly, Marty. Asshole cops.
The fly was silent, no matter what. After they left, he just picked up his guitar and started strumming like nothing happened.
Poor bastard.
If I only knew who they were.
Then what? What'll you do? Beat them and spit on them? Like they did with this fella?
They deserve it.
Well, that's one thing, Marty, but things don't work that way.
Why not? If the cops kick someone, you should be able to kick a cop. Let's see if we can talk to the fly guy again.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but I'm sorry about my colleagues. Not all cops are like them.
Leave it, Sonny. So long, pal.
Alright, that was very educational. Let's see if we can find anything inside the
Look at
dog.
this mess.
Looks like he was in a real hurry, or was trying to erase his tracks.
Because he was trying to hide something. But where?
And most of all,
What? Alright, if I were a raccoon,
Let's take a good look around.
where would I hide something? Jukebox? Alright. Brand full of feathers. Dead fly tell no tales, get a bite of me, my city is on fire, shadow of doubt, the mad doctor, not all cops are pigs, kill angels, shady figures. Add, have you been with a... Let's see, can we select one? No. Okay, we can't select any. Alright, we just broke it.
look at this.
Oh, that was easy.
I'm looking, but what the hell could it be?
No idea, Marty. Guess it's best if we ask the owner himself.
Where do we find him?
Well, Timbo told us he's with even worse bastards than the one chasing him.
That's it. The Parliament.
No, Marty, but close.
Then... no way.
Oh, yes, Marty. Zip is at the Clawville
Yeah,
City
figured.
Police Department.
Could it be that simple? And that wild?
Well, the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops by himself to scare away Wessler's henchmen. Timbo was right.
Doesn't he know half the police is in Wessler's pocket?
He probably does, but this was his only chance.
Then he really is in big trouble. So? To the PD then?
Well, I haven't got a better idea. Believe me, I'd love to have one.
Alright, apparently that was a lucky guess, so we found it all from the first go.
Marty
Door.
already looked through it. Nothing interesting.
Alright, good. So can we leave already? What did we find? It's looks like a
Why did you keep
hospital's
that
wristband. It's a bloody hospital wristband. Alright, good. So let's leave the place.
Have you found what you were looking for?
No, Timbo, but we wouldn't tell you even if we did.
Ah, but you have. You are an open book to me, Sonny. So, thanks for the intel.
Be careful what you're writing, Timmy boy. I'm a cop for only the next 121 days. After that, I can gut you if I want, and get away with it.
And when did you being a cop stop you?
He has a point.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Okay, I get it. My beak is sealed. Zoop.
I know he's a douche, but he's a fun character in the game at least. Alright, let's go to Clover PD. Oh,
Clucking
someone's
furry
shooting at
hell.
us.
So they know we're still alive?
Alright, Ram and
To do
Bobcat.
something about it.
What are you gonna do? Okay. Oh, okay, shit. Come on. Don't shoot him, Burbrain. Shoot the car. Alright, sorry. And if someone's shooting at me, I'm gonna...
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Damn it. Alright. Am I shooting at the tires or just the car? Alright. This got way more actiony very quickly. Oh shit, we got a life bar and everything. Did we do it or did we just get killed? Oh no, apparently
We could only hope we'd
we got
arrived
through
in
it.
time. If they'd taken Zip to the interrogation room, the hole as we called it, and beaten the truth out of him, we'd lose the trail and end up in a dead end. It was time to be fast and ruthless. God damn it, Zip. Why couldn't you stay out of this?
Yeah, you kind of dragged him into it, so don't say that. But like that cutscene was kind of weird. Why wouldn't it let me shoot at the guys if they're shooting at us, and just shoot at the car? Like if we kill the ram and the bobcat, at least they would stop chasing us. But yeah, I guess this game is a bit too PG-13 with you killing someone.
Ah, look who's here. The top of the cops.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot's luck. They must have gotten soaking wet because of those holes.
Sometimes I wonder how these two are even still alive in a city like this.
Wonders of the world, Marty.
Alright. I'm guessing these two guys would probably who took in
Hey
Zip.
guys, beautiful night, huh? Maybe a little wet, but
Well, to be honest, I'm soaked to the bone. Maybe the spikes. Shut the fuck up, Royce. And you, don't you have anything better to do? Hey?
Better than this? Nah, nothing. We love clowns.
Ah, piss off, chicken.
Alright, let's go into the police station.
Martin,
Alright, Zip's there. He's alive at least.
Yes, Chief.
do you know what I've heard?
I have no idea, Chief.
Do you think I'm stupid, birds?
no, we don't, Chief.
What the ever-loving fuck do you think you're doing?
Good on for you, Blood Boy. Say fuck as much as you want.
Chief, if I may,
Sonny, shut the fuck up. You're not on duty. You're suspended, if you remember. So I'm not your chief right now.
Oh, we just stepped out for a coffee, Chief. Then we saw something suspicious at the Czar Club, and we investigated it, and,
And,
Suspicious, right? You investigated, right?
yes, sir.
Do you take me for a fool, chickens? And what do you know about the burning ship that lit up the entire Times?
burning, what? Wild lords, that sounds awful.
Don't play innocent with me, Santino. You both stink like you're in deep, deep shit.
Well, you don't think we had anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know. But if you do, I will find out. You'd better know that.
I swear, Chief.
okay. That. Let's just see the Blood Boy
I've had enough
laugh.
of your swearing for a lifetime. Get the fuck out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Have a beautiful day, Chief.
Don't let me see you again, Santino. Or
I'll try not to be seen, Chief.
I'm not your chief. Get lost.
Alright. Did my mouse die? There we go. The boss could bring him in. Let's see what's up.
You two again.
Say, Bosco, what's all this about Zip?
Yeah, if only I knew. This idiot called us on himself.
Alright, so
He told
these
us we had
two
to take his statement.
assholes kicked the fly for no reason. That's lovely to know.
And what does he want to confess to?
I don't know yet. We still can't get it out of him. But we're taking him down to the hole soon.
Would you mind if we asked him a few questions before that? You know, just for old time's sake.
Sorry, boys, but you know the rules.
The rules, right. More like blood boil.
Oh, yeah, more like blood boil. So sorry.
We can still talk to him here, so.
Sorry, boys. I can't let you do that. You know, protocol.
Come on, don't be a dick.
You and protocol, Bosco? Don't make me laugh.
That's the case, boys, like it or not.
So you
Stop
like-
harassing the witness.
So you like kicking flies, but then you care about protocol?
Sorry, guys.
Alright, don't worry, Zip. At least you're alive. See what Monica can do for us. Zip.
When did they bring in the trash panda?
I was wondering if they were ever gonna reference him as a trash panda.
Not even an hour ago. You're just in time. They haven't taken him into the hole yet.
Yeah, I can see. Listen, Mon, would you do us a favor?
Can I be honest? Not really.
Oh, just a small thing. For old time's sake.
Me and my big heart. So, what do you want?
Call Bosco over here for some reason, okay? So that we can have a quick talk with Zip.
Okay, I guess I can do that. But you owe me one.
I knew we could trust Monica.
Well, thank you somehow.
No promises this time. Shoes.
You want shoes?
Shoes?
Size 35, high heels, black.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Good. Hey, Bosco.
Like, size 35 is a pretty big shoe, like, for a hummingbird, but okay. Yeah, like... Well, I love Monika's character, she's the best.
ma'am.
Come over here for a second.
Right away.
Between the head tilt and the jumping glasses and everything. And her helping us out. Piece of painting, the sweater, strange wristband. Alright,
So we were just about to listen to some sweet music when,
Didn't that damn jukebox break all of a sudden?
Oh, damn it.
yeah, we found it.
Damn it, indeed, Zip. There was a wristband behind it, with numbers on it.
984-237-22 to be exact.
What? All that from memory? How the hell?
I have no idea either, and it scares me too, but that's not the point. Tell us about it.
Marty's a gun-toting, dumb savant, apparently.
That is, if you want to leave this place on your feet.
Okay, okay. You got me. I'll talk, but only if you promise that the cops won't know about this.
Do we look like we're on duty?
Alright, we can interrogate him. Let's question him really
Zip
quick.
is a real opportunist. He's trying to turn everything to his advantage, but we're gonna turn the tables.
Alright. By escape
Where did you
anyway.
escape from? And why here, Zip?
He looks a bit scruffy this time.
Why? Because I like living, that's why.
How did you know they were coming for you?
I got a tip-off from a friend that I should pack my things and go if I want to live. But I had nowhere to run. Yeah, you know me. The hop dog's my everything.
I'm guessing that was Booba who warned him.
So you thought you'd be safe here?
Of course. Ibben's people are everywhere, but, maybe it's harder to get rid of me at the PD.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Yeah, especially Bosco. He sounds like he's under Eben's payroll. How do you manage to piss off Ivan? Those two meatheads called you red. Why? Let's
How
go with
did
this
you
one.
manage to piss off Ibn Wessler?
Let's go straight for it.
All right.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, he's
Say
shaking.
like
Come
a
on.
bird, or I can't guarantee your safety.
Come on, do it.
I did something for him, that's all, okay? A tiny little favor. You know how it goes, Sonny. Animals like Wessler make a living out of these kinds of favors.
Tiny little favor, eh? Wessler's kind don't send assassins after someone for tiny little favors.
You have no idea what's going on in his head nowadays, pal. Fella's gone totally insane.
Come on, chill, Zip. We're gonna take care of you. Good. Seems you can't leave the underworld behind. What do you have to do for Ivan? Ivan was blackmailing you, am I right? What did he have on you, Zip? Let's go. What did you have to do?
What did you have to do for Ibn?
I never hurt anyone, all right? Let's make that clear right now.
No one said you did.
I never said you did.
Exactly.
I just had to get rid of a package for the boss. That was the job. Quick, clean, simple, right?
Yeah? What kind of package?
A very heavy one.
So, a corpse, I'm
Dead
guessing.
bodies are kinda heavy, Zip.
How did you know it was a dead body?
I didn't. I was bluffing, but thanks for the answer.
You lousy chicken.
Hey, you're quite easier to persuade than I
Zip's
thought.
a secretive little specimen, but knowing his past, it's no surprise. I must take advantage of this and trap him with it.
Alright. Then, why use it? Ivan has many loyal henchmen for those kind of jobs. Why didn't you come here as soon as Wesley blackmailed you? Said a buddy, huh? What kind exactly? Why do you accept the offer, Zip? Let's see
So,
what
a
kind of dead body.
huh? What kind exactly?
How should I know? What am I, a butcher? A zoologist?
You still know something about it.
It was wrapped up entirely, okay? I didn't see any of it. It was, I don't know, average. Like you and me.
Alright.
Scaly, hairy, furry, feathery, or bald? What kind exactly?
Hey, I don't know, all right? I told you it was wrapped up.
Alright. If they let you out, what do you think will happen? You know you're an accessory to murder, right? Let's
You
go.
know you're an accessory to murder, right?
Only if I get found out.
What reason do I have to keep my beak shut?
Come on, give us something good.
Maybe if I told you what you'd like to know.
Exactly.
Do you think I'm that cheap?
You are, Sonny.
Why? Ain't you?
That depends on what you have to say, Trash Panda.
Come on, Trash Panda. Hey, -20. Why do you keep that wristband? How long do you think you'll be here under protection? You wanted to blackmail him, did you? Why do you keep the wristband?
Why did you keep that wristband?
Because it seemed important. And because, you know me, I'm trying to turn every situation to my advantage. That's the...
How, exactly?
Who knows? It seemed important. It just fell out of the body bag and I thought, look, this shit seems important, so why not?
That's why they want to kill you.
I have no friggin' way of knowing that. Why don't you ask them, huh?
Alright, +5. What happened to the body, Zip?
What happened to the body, Zip?
I don't know, Sonny. All I had to do was drop it in an abandoned part of the hive.
Oh, so
Where
blame the
starvation
insects
is
for
most
it.
prevalent, I
Yeah.
guess. Where insects fight for their survival. Right?
I couldn't have found a better way to get rid of a corpse myself. All that fresh meat must have been gone in a matter of minutes. Fuck, I don't know. I didn't stick around to see what happened.
Like, it's weird, like, the dynamic of the city, because you think they're civilized at some point, but then, like, the owl is eating body parts, and if you leave a body in the hive where the insects are, they're just filling it with maggots and eating it as well. So, yeah, you think it's civilized because, like, they're half human and they have, like, a modern society, so to speak, but it's also, like, the wild, wild west and animal nature, so to speak.
You make me sick, Zip.
You would have done exactly the same thing in my situation. Anyone would have. I got the order, I did what I had to. I wanted to survive.
That's Ibn for you. Blackmail.
Yeah, something like that.
Zip may be secretive, but if he manages to open up, he's also honest. He's not trying to change the subject anymore, so I only have one thing left to do. Ask the right questions.
Alright, let's hope we get the right question. So I want to blame it all on the insects. Why would he do that? What exactly did Spend want with it? Do you squeal to anyone? Who was the stiff, Zippy? Let's see.
So he wanted to blame it all on the insects. Why would he do that?
They're easy prey.
Yeah, I get it.
Insanely simple, Sonny. Ibn Wessler's not the only one who takes advantage of the tensions, you know. It's the easiest method of sweeping things under the rug.
I've heard that Wessler's trying to break into the substitute meat industry.
Surprised? What do you think will happen if Wessler saves Roachtown from starvation with a new, cheap, and accessible faux meat product, eh?
Is it
Boom.
gonna be faux meat or is it gonna be real
a
meat?
Hero.
Yeah, maybe he'll get voted into the Council of 12.
Clucking hell.
Alright, +5. I'm asking you for the last time. What's with the wristband? Alright, let's
I'm
go
asking
for
you
it.
for the last time. What's with the wristband?
I honestly have no idea, Sonny. It simply fell out of the bag when I threw it down in the alley. At first, I wanted to leave it there, but then, well, you know me, huh?
And that's the whole story?
That's the whole story. At first, I thought it was some kind of, code. But on a wristband, it's usually an ID number instead.
Yeah,
Like on prisoners?
or hospitals.
Exactly. But I know from experience that prisoners don't get bands like this. Not in Clawville.
Yeah, exactly,
It
as I
looks more
thought.
like something from a hospital.
Maybe you're right, Zip. While we're at it, was it Dr. Bubo who gave you the tip-off to get out of the hop dog?
Let's see if it
Yeah,
is.
it was. Why?
Thanks, Zip. You've helped us put some vital pieces into place.
Well, that's great. Hey, then help me, Sonny. I don't want to rot in here or end up in an alley of the hive.
We'll see what we can do.
Don't worry, Isabel. We're gonna take care of
gotta
you.
help me.
Be glad I'm not charging you as an accomplice to murder here and now. Just keep your head down. Understand?
I will, Boss Bird. I will.
That's more like it.
Let's see what we got. 60. Alright. At least we survived. A decent cop. The wristband comes from the corpse Zip had to the hide and hive on Westler's orders. So I'm guessing we're gonna
So
head
you're
to the
telling me
hospital.
You have no idea what this is.
It's a wristband. I see the same thing as you. This was the only thing left of the dead body. And me,
You know me, they don't call me Sticky Fingers for nothing.
So you just took it.
Maybe for some blackmailing?
Probably.
Who knows? Maybe it just hurt my sense of justice. I wanted to know who I buried.
You're a real bastard, Zip. A real first-grade bastard.
Should I say thanks? Thanks.
Just lay low, Zip. Real low.
Thanks for the advice, Sonny.
So where to next? Where did that wristband come from?
I got bad news, Marty. I only know one person who knows about medical stuff.
Again, back to Bubo.
Oh, no. We were just there.
Sorry, partner. Bubo again.
Alright, let's head back to Bubo. But not today. Today I'm gonna have to cut it a bit short, sadly, because I've got some family in town, so I'm just gonna have a quick look at the clues that we have now. We've got 5 new clues, and then it's gonna be it for today. Alright, let's see what we got. Boo mentioned that Wester's men are trying to off a rat. Alright, we know that. That's Zip. Zip called the cops on himself, yeah, because he wants protection. Zip signing something at the hot dog. We found that. A wristband, but what the hell does it mean? It's from a hospital. The wristband comes from the corpse Zip had to hide in the hive on Wester's orders. Alright, good. And on the codex, let's see what we got over here. The Clowl Chronicle. Clowl Chronicle is the most read and highest quality newspaper in the city. It's famous that it's also being read beyond Clover's borders, and it's not just in the colonies. This was the paper that first published an article about the 2 heroic roosters, aka the Chicken Police. The article was written by Timothy Saltwater. His last name is Saltwater. Lovely. The Seagull journalist who has since become somewhat of a legend himself. Alright. Meat replacement or meat substitute foods made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. These products are widespread nowadays and are not only popular with the predators, but all kinds of animals. Oh, so they're trending, but it is vegan basically. They're doing Beyond Meat, which is not bad. Like I like Beyond Meat, but it just doesn't sit well with me just yet. I have to get more used to it, but it's a good meat substitute. Alright then, so have a nice evening. Have a nice weekend, and don't drink and drive like the chickens do. That's bad. See you guys. Bye-bye.